What's up guys, before we start today's video, I noticed that less than 3% of the people who watch my content are subbed to my channel. If you like what you see on this channel, I encourage you to subscribe. It's free and it only takes a second. It also helps me out a lot. Now back to the video. Alright, first up is the Peacekeeper revolver. You buy it for $150, you sell it for $52. That has 50 headshot.
Return on investment.
Yes, of course.
Return on investment.
Yes.
Return on investment. That's
headshot damage is 50. The body damage is 25, and number of bullets 6. Reload speed 5.6 seconds. It's all right. A return on investment, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
I would say it actually is a pretty good gun for being 150. It's so
for
cheap.
being
So
yeah. That's what we got. We got to take into account. We have to take into account.
The reload speed kind of sucks. Kind of dog water. Not good whatsoever.
Yeah.
Almost 6 seconds. Which if you're in a fight, you know is not good. Because you're shooting and then you're not shooting for almost 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But if you do land your shots, you could 2-shot someone, which is pretty good, or 4-shot someone. The from playing with it and stuff, the fanning accuracy. Yeah,
the fanning is
pretty
nice.
bad.
Well, I was gonna say it's nice. It's not fast. What? It's not fast.
I can't remember if it's not fast. Which one? If
it's not fast.
Not fast or
it's
not
pretty
accurate.
slow.
It's not fast.
It's
okay.
more accurate, which is what I kind of.
It's more accurate. Okay, so yeah, then this is a pretty good gun.
It's reliable if you're up close and fanning because you'll at least hit maybe 1 or 2 instead of the Lemat, which you'll probably hit. You'll have to be point blank, but this you don't have to be that close. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking? It's 150 bucks. 150 bucks. So it has to be.
I'm thinking like
a B. Let's say B. Let's say.
Let's do B. This is like the benchmark.
This is the benchmark. Yes, for 150 bucks, state of the art up. Next up is the Model 3 coming in at 350 bucks. You can sell it for 122. That's kind of a weird number. The damage is 40 to the head and 20 to the body. The reload speed is 4.2 seconds and the number of bullets is 6 again. But it makes up for it with like the lower damage with accuracy. You can hit shots from like a long distance and it's like reliable almost as much as a rifle. But you're just not going to do that much damage.
Damage pretty low.
So yeah.
By the way, I think the sell price is just a percentage of whatever the buy price is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's why it's a little weird.
That's weird. Yeah, it's I only use this a little bit. Like I've used it a little bit before, but I don't use it anymore.
I only used this as like to show what the.
It's like a mini rifle, pretty much.
It's a mini rifle, but it's not gonna do that much damage. So just use a rifle. If you have to switch and you're if you're in long range combat, then sure, switch to it. I mean,
I wouldn't use it with. I wouldn't like pair it with the Dragoon or something because then you can only long range and then only very short range.
But you can fan it too, and it actually fans it. I think a faster speed than the Peacemaker, if I'm correct. I might be wrong. I think that's correct.
I'm not sure.
I'm not at like the extensive details part, but.
No, they're the same. They're the same.
They're the same. Okay.
I think they both have the same rate of fire. Well, no, because the reload speed is shorter on the Model 3.
For 350, it's not that bad. That's not that bad because it's only 200 more. I would probably
give it a C. I would give it a C.
It's a C because it's replacing a rifle. So if you have your rifle reloaded and you're fully loaded on your rifle, why would you use this? Why would you use this? But other than that, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. All right.
Alright, I'm taking over for this one. The Lemat revolver. This is one of my favorite revolvers right next to the Lochke. But I didn't start using it until a day ago because I didn't know about it. Yeah. But the Lemat revolver is pretty much the Peacekeeper, but just on a lot of crack.
It's on a lot of crack, so it's very inaccurate.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you buy it for 800, it sells for 280.
Basically,
But
what Gibson is saying is you don't aim down sights with this weapon.
you don't aim sights. If
You don't
aim
aim down sights. If you aim
you're
down
stuck
sights
there.
with the lat, look, if you're aiming down sights with the Lemat, he might as well be in a grave 6 feet under. You're gone. You're donezo. It's over.
But where it comes in really well, comes in clutch is 70 headshot damage, 35 body damage, which is very good.
You get up.
Funny cut there. Just have a funny cut there, and we'll cut.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Had a quick interruption. Had to drink my Capri Sun.
Absolutely.
But we're back.
What flavor? What flavor?
Tropical punch.
Alright,
Okay.
tropical punch. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, but the reload speed same as the Peacekeeper. It's slow, but if you use the gun properly, you'll be able to get at least a kill out of it. If you hit most of your
Basically,
shots.
you don't have to be good. You have to have a left mouse button. You have to have a left mouse button and maybe an F key to hold the fan button.
And an F key. Yeah.
So, I mean, the skill curve.
It's a good close range weapon.
Yes, absolutely. It's like when you say close though, you mean like close, like you are in smooching distance of your adversary.
It's longer range than like a shotgun.
You could give him a kiss on the cheek. You're that close.
No, you could throw some lead at them. From
yeah. You could probably just slap him in the face. You're like an arm's length away.
Slap him, maybe.
Give him a nice.
Whatever. Okay. But the accuracy is pretty bad. The reload speed is usually what gets me killed most of the time. If there's a ton of people I'm fighting. But I still think it's pretty good, and I've used it all the time. So, where would you put this?
I don't know, because of the damage, it's pretty far up there. Because usually when you're using a revolver, you're not far away.
I'm saying A.
You're saying A? I'm gonna say A. Maybe we switch to S later. All right, we'll see.
I don't think I don't know.
Okay.
It's because that reload speed and the accuracy.
Next up is the sawed-off shotgun. It comes in at $1,000 to buy it. To sell it, you get $350. The damage is a little bit different than the revolvers because of the shotgun.
I can take it. I'll take over.
Yeah, take over for the damage specs. Here's triggered Gibson.
All right. So when you shoot, it shoots out 5 pellets. Pellets do individual amount of damage depending on where it hits in the body. Well, if it hits the head or the body, because it's shotgun, it has to spread. But it can do between if 1 pellet hits, it can do 13 damage. If only a single pellet scrapes someone's head, do 13. If every single 5 pellets hits their body, it can do up to 130 damage, which is kind of insane.
And we just learned something. Headshots do less, apparently.
Yeah, headshots do. I don't know why.
That's a little confusing.
Probably it makes sense realistically, because like of how shotgun shells are made with the pellets inside of it.
I guess.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Kind of.
Number of bullets 2, and reload speed is
2.
3.4 seconds, which is a little long for 2 bullets, but they pack a punch. What can I say?
The reload speed kind of helps make up for the ammo capacity being 2. However, the range on it is so bad, you will not be able to hit anything further than like a foot in front of you.
Yeah.
And also has a ton of recoil. So if you can't control recoil for some reason, if you're bad at the game, then you're gonna be bad at the game.
What am I saying? I mean, if you can. All right. So where are we putting it? What do you think? It does so much. Okay, this is my favorite weapon to use as when I'm playing the Hitman Game Pass. This is because I can accept a contract to kill the mayor. The mayor. I can stand right behind them, accept that bad boy, and boom, blow him out the window of the manor.
Okay, from what I'm gathering, you suck at the game.
Yeah.
I would probably put this between a C and a D.
Whoa,
I'd say it's up
whoa,
to you though.
whoa. You kidding? You kidding? You kidding? You gonna put it down
I
there with
would
the
put it
Model
at a
3? You gonna put it down there with the 3?
Yeah, I
With
would.
the Tesla?
Just because it's like, think about the reliability and like how useful it is in like
Okay,
every
but and the
situation.
price point too. The price point is 1,000.
And the price point, it's 1,000.
Okay.
So I'd probably put it at a C.
I'm gonna say C.
Because it's not horrible. It's useful in some situations, but very minimal
Okay.
situations.
I already have something. I already know what's going in D later, but it's whatever. Okay. Next up is the Navy revolver. I like this one a lot. It comes in at $3,200 to buy it, and to sell it, it's $1,120. The headshot damage is 60. The body damage is 30. Number of bullets is 6, and the reload speed is 3.5 seconds. So for six bullets that do so much damage, you reload that in 3.5 seconds. It's actually insane.
That's the moneymaker right there.
It is the moneymaker if you're accurate. That's the thing.
If you gotta be accurate. However, the one thing why I don't use it, because the sidearm, I gotta take it out quickly and get shots off.
True.
But you can't fan.
You
the
can't fan
the
it.
hammer on the Navy.
But that's the thing. It's like a medium range. Like if you're at some distance and your rifle isn't loaded, you can still almost do as much damage as your rifle was doing with this weapon. It's very nice.
It's a good sidearm.
I'm gonna say A or S.
I'm gonna go A then.
Gonna go A.
I'm gonna say A on that. Yeah.
Alright, we're not being too generous. Not being too generous. Next up is the Dragoon shotgun revolver, I believe, if that's the correct term for it. It comes in at $4,000 to buy it, and to sell it is $1,400. But I'm gonna take Gibson's expertise on the weapon because he uses it and I don't. As far as the damage and stuff.
Ah, yes, me. Yes.
The pause.
Yep, that's me. Trigger Gibson, the pro. Okay, so the gun is 4K. Pretty expensive. However, it's a pretty reliable sidearm because it's a shotgun. Whip it out. Got 5 ammo. Reload time,
Yep.
pretty long though. But I think the pros outweigh the cons pretty drastically with this gun because of the high damage output.
It's just amazing at close range.
Also, it's just a carry. Like if you suck at the game, you use it.
Yeah,
Because it's a carry.
like me, except I don't use
It's
it.
insane. Yeah, except I use it.
Wait, huh? Wait, huh?
Wait, huh? Yeah, but the spread is super high. You can't literally have to be so close with it.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to rely too much on accuracy as long as you're like within.
If you're in an open field, you're not gonna be using this gun.
Yeah, this is true. If you're in like a room and you're on the other side of the room, you're still not gonna be using this gun.
But because of how good it is, I would probably put it at B.
B.
Yeah.
Did we say the reload time yet?
Oh, the reload time? Yeah, 5.1. Yeah.
And then five rounds. That's right. I think we said
5
that.
rounds, yeah.
So you're saying B?
I'm saying B.
Okay.
Because it's reliable and good, but not in every situation. But it's reliable enough, like in enough situations for it to be a B.
Okay. And then so I guess we'll just place the other Dragoon there, or are we going A? We going A? We going A? No, it's garbage.
Okay, so yeah. So no. Okay, so the Golden Dragoon, it's pretty much exactly the same as the Dragoon.
Yeah. But why did you buy
golden,
Dread Pirate?
so...
Why did you buy Dread Pirate?
Yeah.
Next up is the Lochke revolver. It's should be noted that it shoots 2 bullets every time you click. It's nice for when you're trying to trace, like you're trying to track an enemy with your, like you're aiming down sights and they're moving quite quickly. You can like almost guarantee you're gonna hit one of them. Besides the amount of recoil that comes with the 2 bullets. The buy price is $6,500 and the sell price is $2,275 or $2,275. It's another case where the damage is spread out. So the head is 48 to 96 damage. If you hit both, it's 96. If you hit one of the shots on the head, it's 48. The body is 24 and 48. So if you hit both shots on the body, it's 48. That's 50 damage. That's a lot, but you have to hit both of the shots, and there is quite a bit of recoil. So it's not desirable in that sense. Unless you're close, then you can aim lower and have the recoil bring your second bullet maybe to the head or maybe to the body.
I wouldn't even say there's that much recoil.
It's a little bit. There's some kick when you shoot both, because like the second, like you can't be very precise with the second bullet,
yeah,
but if the second bullet lands, you're golden.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. Like it's controllable.
Yes,
especially with the scuffed combat in the game. But it is very quick to kill someone with this gun because it's got the double shot bullets, and you can fan. You can fan it. Still,
this is true. You can fan it.
But you can also fan it while running. So you can be running and
you can be running, shooting, or running and shooting and running and fanning.
Very, very good.
Which is good because I don't know, I might be wrong.
And it's pretty good at I don't know if you said something contradictory, but it is good at not long ranges, but
it's good. The medium-ish to long.
Medium-er ranges, you know, like a bit more than medium range and stuff.
Especially if someone's on a horse. Especially if someone's on a horse. That's a large target. It's a large target, and if you can place both shots on the horse, you'll get that horse down pretty quickly. But especially if it's a mule. If it's a mule, it's gone.
The mule is gone. Yeah, the fanning is slow, but it's a double shot, so it's pretty much fast.
It's pretty quick. Yeah, you shoot. If it was 3 bullets, you'd be shooting slowly, but there's 2 coming out each time, so you're going pretty quick. So
it's expensive,
the number. It is expensive. It's actually the most expensive in the game right now.
It's most expensive, Jesus, but it is worth it. Anymore, if you're playing this game a bit, if
you want to splurge, okay, $6,500 to like
to dunk.
Just
it's cracked at Fortnite.
Yeah,
but
like Justin.
Fortnite, this game. Like
this game. I mean, this gun makes you Justin. Makes you Justin.
This gun, it's Justin.
I don't know if you're taken, but you'll become Justin.
Yeah.
What else? The reload is 4.6 seconds and it has 6 rounds. You shoot 3 times, 6 bullets come out.
For the Lochke?
For the Lochke, yeah. Well, no, it has 6 bullets, but like 3 uses basically. You fire 3 times, but you're shooting 6.
There's a problem on the wiki. On one page it says 4.6, but if you click on it, it says 5.7.
Oh.
So,
It's between 4.6 and 5.7.
Between, but I think it's 4.6 because
it might have gotten either nerfed or buffed. We'll see. It's either 4.6 or it's 5.7.
Yeah,
that's all I can tell. It maybe got a nerf. It's all right. I like it. I use it, especially to put out damage at close range. If you pair it with the Navy, you can switch between them and put out just tons of damage between like quick switching between them.
I would put this at an S tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say S. It's just good. It's just good. I like it. I use it. So the Mauser, it has a clip, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a clip. Okay, so it's the first gun with a clip in it.
Magazine-fed sidearm.
Yeah, magazine-fed sidearm. You heard it here. Okay, but it is a VIP weapon, so the price is 450 Robux for the VIP Game Pass. It comes with a holster, an outfit with a hat, and the Mauser. if that's up to you if you want to buy that. Don't buy it for the Mauser. It's not great. It's not great. That's all I'll say.
Well,
so,
we're gonna go into the buy.
Oh yeah. But headshot is 38. Body is 19. I believe it's it's less accurate than the Model 3, I believe, and it does less damage.
It says, wait, although it's fire rate and 100% wait, what? It says it has 100% accuracy, which I don't know what that means.
That just means that like where you're shooting, the bullet will be there pretty quickly, and it'll be like right where your cursor is. Like the Lemat, if you shoot, like you can see in some of the footage we took for the Lemat, I aim right at Gibson's head, and I take the shot and it just misses. From almost point blank, from like 10 yards away. But for this one, if you put the cursor on them and the bullet travel time is right, like if they're moving like to the side really quickly, you might have to lead the shot just a little bit, but you can count on like if your cursor is on them at like a close range, it will hit where you put it. It has 10 bullets in the magazine, and it has a reload speed of 4.6 seconds, which is good because it's a clip, so you're just dropping them, putting another one in. But the 10 bullets is mainly just to make up. It has a quick fire speed too, and you can't fan it obviously, but you can consistently put out bullets pretty quickly. I would only use this, and I have used this before, but I regretted it. I would only use this as a cleanup weapon to just spit lead down range at someone. Like if I did like 90 damage to someone and I want to do that extra 10 damage, I'll just start pop with the Mauser because it
roll up, hold it sideways on the horse.
Yeah, hold it sideways on the horse and just yeah. That's pretty much the only reason I would use it, and I still would rather just use a more accurate one, and just like I could still just replace it with a lot of other things. And so for that reason, 450 Robux. I don't think people buy VIP for the Mauser, but the Mauser is like I'm just gonna slide it up there.
Yeah, we're gonna probably I'm not even looking at it, but you probably put it in a D.
It's in that. It's in that.
Is it really that bad?
I think it's that bad.
It's as bad as just a reskin.
Okay,
because I've never
okay, hold on. We'll say D because it's its own weapon. It has a unique like purpose. It can do something right, I guess. It's accurate, and it shoots a lot of bullets. That's about it. The damage is minimal, and usually for PvP you just want optimal damage, because usually when you're PvPing a lot, you tend to have like actual like aim. So you pick up the Navy, you could 4-shot someone, or you could 2-shot them. It's better to use things that reward for accuracy with damage, and this is just not that. Next up is the Volcanic Pistol. It's available only at forts inside the store. You can buy it for $80 and sell it for $28, which is super cheap, but it drops after you die. And forts, it's common that if you have the fort and you're inside the fort with this gun, you might get killed once and someone might take it from you. And so for that, we'll account for that, even though it's insane. It does, to the head it's 60 damage, to the body it's 30 damage. For the bullets, for bullet count there's 8, and it's fannable, and the reload is 4.2 seconds. So I'm pretty sure the idea with this weapon
I think it got nerfed to 5, by the way, but
maybe if it got nerfed to 5, it's still alright, because it's just good. 8 bullets, you're reloading in 5 seconds. That's good. That's really good. And not to mention it has the Navy damage, the same as the Navy revolver, and it's cheap. But I'm pretty sure.
I just dropped my phone.
Nice.
Continue.
Okay. The reason I think the idea behind this is that it just makes it a little like it gives people with the fort, it gives an incentive to capture the forts and hold the fort to like buy things, and one of those things that's just good is the Volcanic Pistol. And so like it's fannable, it has 8 bullets, they do the same damage as a Navy revolver. It's a no-brainer that's like super good. That's super good.
Good.
And so
I would put this at
But you have to
Because
account. You have to
the
account for
downside-
the downside is you just don't get to keep it, and that's a huge
Yeah, you don't
downside.
get to keep it. So I'd put it at a B.
I'd
because
put
of
it at
that.
a B, yeah, because it's for the damage. It's like S tier damage, S tier bullets, like S tier reload, S tier that it can fan. But that's just such a crucial thing that it's.
Yeah, no
lacking.
matter how cracked you are at Fortnite,
You gotta go buy another one after you lose
whatever
it.
game
And
we're
I would
talking about
hate.
right now.
This would bother me so much if I had to just have a full bank full of like droppable pistols.
You can't bank them. You cannot bank them.
Oh, you can't bank them. All right, I'd stand corrected. I've never tried, so that's
I
just
tried because
because it's nice. I mean, like,
it's nice, and I suck at the game, bro. I'm
yeah,
not
no,
cracked,
it's
bro.
just insane though. It's just good. And so for that, I think instead of S or A or S plus, it's definitely going in B.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I don't think I have to give this any explanation.
No,
Ob-
not at all.
Obviously, it's just an obvious. It's a fact. It's a fact, and it's going there. And so, yeah, don't whine about it. I don't care. It goes there. You'll see why. You'll see why. I'll show you. I'll show you. Here it goes.
Excuse me?
So next up is Bran Flakes. Maybe
Original
when I
Crunch?
buy Bran Flakes.
Is it
Original Crunch Bran Flakes.
Original Crunch Bran Flakes with the Spider-Man
Original
on it?
Crunch.
It has a little Spider-Man on it.
It's got this free Spider-Man game, so that's important. But the reason why this is on the list, it's just like the flare gun, just like the firework launcher.
It needs
Little
no
stuff
explanation.
explanatory.
It's like you
No
go.
more explanation than the clips that we took in game. Of course, using
Dude,
this
it's so
weapon is
it's so
very good.
exclusive. It's so exclusive. It's not even on the wiki. It's just you just know. If you
Not
know,
even
you
on the
know.
wiki.
And we'll
If
show
you know, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
If you know,
of
you
course.
know, and when you know, you get real.
Yeah, honestly, like if you can hit shots, Raisin Bran, Original Crunch. I mean, like it's a no-brainer. It's just like it's obvious. It's obvious, and we'll show you why. We'll show you why. Exactly.
We'll show you why.
So yeah, that's the Bran Flakes. I was not hurt, by the way. Right? Was I not hurt?
What do you want me to lie to him? All right. Next up, a man who needs no introduction. He's cracked at Fortnite. He's also taken. Well, obviously, it's Justin. It's Justin. What do you have to say about Justin?
Justin's a legend.
Look at that face. Look at that face, dude.
Look at that face. This
You
picture
can tell.
may or may not even be Justin. I don't know. It was some guy on Omegle, but I think it's Justin.
No,
I think we can
it's
say
Justin. It's Justin. You can see by his face that he's taken. You can tell.
it's Justin. And he's cracked at Fortnite.
He's cracked at it. He's cracked at Fortnite. So he's going up. You know where he's going. You already know. Bada bing. Oh,
S plus.
oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, there he is. Oh, yep. Yeah.
plus.
S plus, baby.
Plus, baby.
Don't want a complication.